Welcome to Coffee Time with God and Family, hosted by the sons and daughters, where everyday life meets extraordinary faith. In today's episode, Faith from the Inside Out, we're diving into what it truly means to live a life of faith that starts in the heart and overflows into action. It's not just about what we say, it's about the quiet trust, the daily choices, and the deep belief that shapes everything we do. Get ready for a heartfelt conversation about faith that transforms us from the inside out. Let's join the devotion with Phyllis Smith.
My first experience was going to a nursing home and seeing this guy who had no arms, no legs. He had gotten in a bad accident. It had burned all of his stuff off his face. He had no ears. They took part of his forearm and attached it way up here just so he could have two fingers to hold something. And that's when it came home to me that we are more spirit than we are body. You're not operating in the natural sense. You're operating on a level that God is on God's level. He said he's spirit. And those that worship him, those that talk to him, when we pray, we don't pray to an object. The spirit is like the wind. You see the effects of it, but you can't see it itself. You know it moves the trees, it can move grass, it can move you, but you can't see it. But it is there. It's just as real as the tree that it moves, right? And so when we're getting delivered from dead works, we don't look first for those things that are coming in the natural. Those things are being stirred up and cleansed from us on the inside in our spirit first. And then you'll see on the outside, you'll see the change.
That's the close of today's episode of Coffee Time with God and Family. We pray that faith from the inside out stirred something deeper in your heart, a reminder that real faith isn't just shown on the outside, but it starts within, where God does his best work. Let your trust in him shape your thoughts, your choices, and your responses, even in the quiet moments no one sees. Because when faith grows on the inside, it can't help but show on the outside. Thanks for sharing your time and spirit with us today. Until next time, stay grounded in God's truth, live with bold faith, and keep showing up from the inside out. God bless, and we'll see you soon on Coffee Time with God and Family.